Morning students. So in last lecture we completed or we discussed on special features of BBCR. Once I will revise in short which are the special features of BBCR. Complete symptom, that is, in this repertory under each section Dr. Boger he tried to complete each symptom. He under each section location is followed by sensation, then modalities and then concomitants we found in this repertory. As there is no concomitants which are given in BTPP, Dr. Boger he tried to cover that lacuna of BTPP and he added concomitants in BBCR. Then many diagnostic rubrics which are not we cannot found in any repertory. So in this repertory, though it is based on the concept of complete symptom, it is based on the philosophy of pathological general, then also in this repertory he added or he mentioned many diagnostic clinical rubrics, and most of the diagnostic or clinical rubrics we found in this repertory. Then pathological generals we also found in this repertory, and these pathological generals they are very much useful to find out the group of indicated remedy for that condition, because many times we cannot get the uh, complete or proper history from the patient when there is advanced pathology. At that time these pathological rubrics are very much helpful so that we can get the indicated group of remedies with the help of these rubrics. Then in front of rubric infant affection of there are many sub rubrics, and this is the big rubric in this repertory, and this is very much helpful to find out the symptoms related to children. Then mind section is given in very elaborate way, many rubrics which we cannot found in Kent repertory and synthetic repertory we found in this repertory. Then constitution rubrics or rubric related to types of constitution we found in this repertory, and rubrics related to different constitution we found these rubrics in chapter sensation and complaints in generals, and this is very much useful to find out the simillimum. Then separate concomitants they are given in this repertory. In BTPB, except few chapters, concomitants they are not given separately, but in this repertory, after modalities, in most of the locations, Dr. Boger he added concomitants, and so this repertory is very much helpful practically, and practically we can able to find out the concomitant symptom very easily. Then cross references they are given under at the end of each chapter, which is helpful to find out the appropriate rubric. The menstruation chapter, this is well arranged and followed by concomitants. There is definite order to write down the concomitants in this section, that is before menses, at the start of menses, during menses and after menses. Then stool and urine chapter, they are given in very elaborate way, they are explained very well in this section with cross references at the end of these sections or chapters. Then fever totality or fever chapter is the unique work of Dr. Boger. As we know, in this fever chapter, all the symptoms related to fever in different stages, that is chill, heat, and sweat stage. They are given under different headings and part of body. And with the help of this repertory, we can able to find out the when we get the proper history of the fever, then we can easily find out the exact simillimum with the help of BBCR. At many places, finer characteristics are mentioned in parentheses, which are adjacent to the remedies. Then concordance section, as we know, this is the same as that of BTPB, and this is very much helpful for second prescription as well as for further prescriptions for further during further follow-ups. And characteristics part help in reference. In this way, these are all special features of BBCR. Now we discuss about the points of criticism related to BBCR. Though BBCR or Boger-Bonning-Hussein's characteristic repertory, it is nothing but the we all know that is it is updated form or improved form of Bonning-Hussein's therapeutic pocket book, because as Dr. Boger he go through BTPB, he like all the principles of Bonning-Hussein, and he find when go through his repertories, he found that the plan and construction there are many, it was not constructed properly. There are some lacunas in his repertory, in Bonning-Hussein's repertory, that he gave importance to complete symptom, but concomitants, they are not added in each section properly. In some sections only we found the concomitant symptoms, otherwise they are scattered all over the repertory. And so he updated that repertory, he added, he make improvements in Bonning-Hussein's therapeutic pocketbook, he added many remedies, many new rubrics, and he arranged the Bonning-Hussein's therapeutic pocketbook in updated form. And he found there are many difficulties while using, because he found many difficulties while using it. In this repertory, while doing updation, there are also some points of criticism. We discuss about those points. In BBCR, there are about 125 remedies. In BTPB, as there are 141 remedies. In this repertory, in BBCR, in concordance section, in the section of relationship of remedy, there are about 125 remedies. Though the arrangement of this section concordance, it was same as BTPB, but then also the number of remedies under each heading are less. So less useful practically than BTPB, as it was borrowed from the Bonning-Hussein's therapeutic pocketbook. The arrangement of this section concordance was the same, but in BTPB there are 141 remedies, and in BBCR we found only 125 remedies in BBCR. As the arrangement, as the construction of this section is same, it was copied from BTPB, then also there are less number of remedies which are we found in under this section, so it is less useful practically than BTPB. Then in Boger's repertory in BBCR, we found that mind section, it was enlarged and it was developed, as well as useful from a practical point of view. As we discussed in special features, that some rubrics, there is mind section which is given in very much elaborate way, and many some rubrics in this mind section in BBCR we found which we cannot get in Kent repertory as well as synthetic repertory, because it was enlarged and developed, so it was useful practically. And under section mind or under chapter mind in BBCR, there are many rubrics, sub-rubrics and cross-references, but concomitants which does not help the practitioner because it contains only a group of remedies. No rubrics or sub-rubrics are mentioned, whereas other subsections on concomitants which are arranged very usefully. So in this section mind, the concomitant symptoms, they are not arranged properly, and so they are not useful for the practitioners for repertorization, especially from section mind. The concomitant symptoms, they are not practically useful because of their improper arrangement. And the medicines which are we found in front of these concomitant symptoms, there are some important medicines which we cannot found related to that symptom. So in this group or in this section in front of concomitant, we cannot found important medicines like Kali bichromicum, Kali bromium, Kali phos, natrum car, thuja. We cannot found these remedies or these medicines in front of concomitants, as these are very much, their action is on mind and they are important medicines, but we cannot found these important medicines which are not mentioned in front of concomitants. Then it is said that all the parts or chapters of this repertory are followed by time, modalities, concomitants, but most of the time, very often, concomitant subsection is absent and concomitants are mentioned under heading of aggravation. As we said that Boning Hussain, he cannot added concomitants, but while rearranging the BTPB, Dr. Boger, he tried to add concomitant under each section, but then also under some subsections, concomitant symptoms we found very oftenly, and most of the time concomitant symptoms, they are not mentioned separately, but we found concomitant symptoms under aggravation, as in BTPB concomitants are scattered in this repertory also. At some places we found the concomitant symptoms under aggravation. In this repertory, how many subsections or chapters are there in this repertory? Yes. How many chapters are there in this repertory? We discussed about that in plan and construction of PBCR. How many subsections or chapters are there in this repertory? Yes, who tell me? How many subsections are there in this repertory?
53 chapter.
Very good, Priyanka. There are 53 chapters in this repertory. In Kent repertory, there are 37 chapters. In BTPB, there are
7.
7 chapters, and in this repertory, there are 53 chapters. As there are 53 chapters in this repertory, but the definite order which is not followed by Dr. Boger while arranging these sections. For example, under mouth subsection we found the subchapter palate. Under chapter throat we found the saliva and tongue. Then under stomach we found epigastrium and hypogastrium. So these are two different chapters. As under stomach we found epigastrium and hypogastrium. As under mouth we found the subchapters like palate, throat, saliva, tongue. As these are different chapters, uh, if we take the example of stomach chapter, the epigastrium and hypogastrium, these are two different chapters which are followed by chapter on abdomen. Then while arranging, we cannot found a definite order of arrangement in this repertory. Thus, the practitioner finds it difficult to search for the rubrics. Sections or chapters in this repertory, we cannot found a definite order of arrangement. Many times we found some chapters are mentioned under some two sections, three sections, they are mentioned under two parts, three parts, they are mentioned under one part of the body. So it was difficult to search for the rubric easily. Then Dr. Boger has used similar rubrics in different sections. So form, it may create confusion for the beginners. As this we found in Kent repertory also, that the rubrics which have same meanings we found in different sections, and the indicated group of remedies as the meaning of the both rubric is same, but it was given in different sections, and the group of indicated remedies they are also different. So it may create confusion for the beginners, that for repertorization which rubric is necessary, which rubric we should select for repertorization, as the meaning of both rubrics are same. Then Boger has used similar rubrics As Boger has used similar rubrics in different sections, we discuss about some examples. That the rubric confusion we found in the section sensorium, as well as the same rubric confusion we found in the section mind also. Then aggravation, woman in, we found this rubric, or symptoms related to woman we found in section aggravation, as well as symptoms related to female. We found the same meaning rubric in the same section, aggravation. Then faintness rising on. This rubric we found in the section sensorium, and faintness on rising. This the same rubric, same meaning rubric we found in the section sensation and complaints in general. So in this way, the same rubrics we found in different sections with different group of remedies. And in the group of remedies, many times some important medicines which are missing in front of that group of indicated remedies. As for example, in front of faintness rising on in sensorium section, important medicine like cocculus, we cannot found that medicine in section sensorium, as this was given in two sections, that is sensorium and sensation and complaints in general. But in and in front of these same rubrics, the indicated group of remedies are different, and at some places the most important, most indicated remedy for that rubric we cannot found in front of that rubric, as I discussed just now that in front of faintness rising on this rubric, in front of this rubric in section sensorium, we cannot found the cocculus medicine, as the cocculus is very much or most indicated for this symptom, for this rubric, but we cannot found this cocculus rubric in front of faintness rising on in sensorium section. Then some rubrics we found they are misplaced in this repertory, as they are not given where at the proper places, and so that we felt difficulties in finding out the proper rubrics. So there are many misplaced rubrics in this repertory. We cannot found the we cannot able to find out the proper rubrics, because they are misplaced rubrics easily, because at many places they are misplaced. Then many rubrics which is having or in front of many rubrics only single or few medicines they are given, and so they are they are less useful for repertorization, or rarely we consider these rubrics for repertorization, because it does not give remedies, indicated remedies. It only give a single or few remedies, so they are very less useful for the purpose of repertorization. Then sensation and complaints in general, as for example sensation and complaints in general, in front of rubric bitter only the remedy bufo was given. Then cold tendency to take. In front of this rubric, that is tendency to take cold, only benzoic acid it was given. Then in front of cretinism, only calcarea phos was given. In this way, under sensation and complaints in general, these are few examples of rubrics which is having a single or few remedies which are given. In mind section also we found such rubrics in front of which only single or few remedies are given. As I give some examples in mind section, that is mischievousness. In front of this rubric only arsenic album was given. Then in front of extravagance rubric only belladonna was given. In front of excretion only nitric acid was given. In front of patience only MAC-carb was given. And as these rubrics are important as well as meaningful, very much useful rubrics, useful symptoms to find out the simillimum, but though it contain or in front of these important rubrics